Part 7. The Aleph and the Tree. Moving on from Aleph words as pertaining to mother, M, onto Aleph words pertaining to father, Ab, we should probably discuss the formation of the words, so you can have a better perspective. We will be using a tree as an analogy. This will hopefully assist you in the ability to connect with what we are saying when the words morph from their root association. From the root to the final presentation of the word in Scripture, it can go through many changes. The root is the source of the information, the static essence, as pertaining to the first source, which is the Creator. Depending on what is added or deleted in the root itself, or on the prefix or suffix of the word, will enlighten us to what is truly being said through the shorthand of Scripture. I want to add something here. Unless we make this information personal to us, it will never inform us inwardly, affecting us and others outwardly. Inward formation for an outward manifestation. There is a reason why we would use a tree to represent the movement of the letters as it pertains to us. The tree is symbolic for us. We will be using this symbolism in many of these presentations, just so that you do not think that we are arbitrarily pulling the symbolism from the ether. Mark 8:24 says, "And he looked up and said, I see men like trees walking." In this slide is going to be a progression of words that will demonstrate the root to the leaves concept. All of these words that you will be seeing originate from the root essence of the word Aman, which is the Creator's original intent and vibration of a static word waiting to be placed into motion. This is the place of the heart of the Creator. Aman, primitive root, to build up or support, to foster as a parent or nurse, to render or be firm and faithful, to trust and believe, to be permanent and quiet, to be true or certain, and to go to the right hand. This is the essence of the word. Amun, from Aman, this is the first motion, meaning established, trusty, trustworthiness. Emunah, meaning firmness, security, and morally fidelity. That is the second motion. Emet, with the third motion and final in this presentation here, meaning stability, certainty, and truth. All three of these words have the same root, that of Aman. Here's another way of seeing this from the perspective of the previous slide. Hopefully this gives you the ability to see these movements perhaps a little easier. So starting from Aman, which is the root, we have the Father's heart and essence, this word meaning to confirm and support. In the first movement, we have Amun, faithfulness. This is forming the trunk. We then move to Emunah, which now you can see the limbs as being firmness, steadfastness, and fidelity, to the final outcome, the third motion of Emet, which is the fullness of firmness, faithfulness, and truth, all showing the heart and the essence of the root of the Father. I don't expect you to really know what I'm showing you. My hope is that I am piquing some interest within you for the Hebrew language in order to create a longing for what the original scriptures were really saying to us. Having said that, there is a message within these movements of these letters, from the root all the way to the leaves, but it would be too much right now. I can tell you that these four words and their progression is from the beginning to becoming and finally being. through the templates of Mother and Father's teachings. Interpretation of the original scriptures is very important, and I'm trying to get you to the place to take you there where you can interpret them for yourselves. But how would it be helpful to you if I gave the cart without the horse? Or put the cart in front of the horse? There's a proper way to teach through inculcation, one ordered step at a time. And I ask you to have patience, because this is truly the key to begin to comprehend and understand this. Patience is demonstrated by 1 foot upon 1 stone, step by step, until the fullness of becoming is upon you. Completion of being comes in time through patience. Every day working on being more than we were the previous day, flowing with the teachings through the Spirit, through the essence of the becoming, to the fullness of being, one slow step at a time. In approaching this as an infant, knowing nothing, we first learn to crawl, and then we learn to walk, and then finally to a run. This process takes time, nurturing, and again, more patience. Matthew 18, verse 3 says this: "Unless you are converted and become as little children, you will by no means enter the kingdom of heaven." From the perspective as little children. Next time we will share words that have Father in them, Ab. Until then, Shalom, Shalom.